I forget something. I was telling something, but I changed the subject. About God and our face. People don't really want to believe this. Their passport picture and watching their loved ones in the mirror and they're watching them, they really believe the face is what they are. Understand something, people? If your husband or your wife that is in front of you, or your colleague that is next to you, if before that face came into existence, that face used to live inside two people, the polish that came out of the father, the body that came out of the woman, if it used to be two separate, why do you think when you're standing somewhere, when you're thinking about something, there's this consciousness inside of you saying yes or no, yes or no? Why do you believe your ID card is your face? It takes two to make one. Why are you focused on the face, what you have? Sometimes I feel like the more I try to make it clear to the people, it looks like I'm just repeating the same sentence. If you listen very good, you understand it is not the same sentence. And I'm trying hard to make you understand your passport picture is not what you are. Again, if all the people behind you, it takes two people to make them. I get another conscious. The little lights that is inside my eyes. When I'm posting a video, I can see it in the screen. Say to me, if when you slice the hamburger bread and you become the beef inside of the bread and there is two sides of the bread, why do you think you are the bread? If you take the one side of the bread and the other side of the bread to cover the hamburger meat, why do you think when you hold the bread and you're biting, but when you're standing as a human being, you're not working with your mother and father? You understand? Your mother is standing on the left side, your father is standing on the right side, and you are the hamburger meat in the middle. When you hold the hamburger together, you cannot hold the beef out of the hamburger bread. But when it's covered, you call it hamburger. It's like you, the face. They call you John. They call the woman with name Tamara. Why would you call Tamara Tamara when you don't call the name of the mother and the name of the father? Because that's what Tamara become. That's what John become. If you call the bread a hamburger, you call it as a hamburger, but you don't call the bread. It's the meaning of the people. What are you? What you cannot see. You are the beef inside of the bread. The bread was always together, close. You cannot put the beef inside of the bread without slicing it. The body of the woman used to be inside another woman's body. When the body of the woman came out of another woman, it's just the same. But when you take the sperm inside of the woman and change the vagina of the woman to become the man, and the man is standing out of the woman, and now you slice the bread in the middle, and now when the two connect together, you have this one that came out, and now you say that is John, and now you say that is Tamara. But what about the name of the woman who make herself to be the man? And what about the woman who make the woman? You feeling me, people? I know you understand better English. I'm trying to translate for the energy. The hamburger bread cannot exist without slicing it in the middle to put the meat. The meat is the consciousness that make the bread taste so nice. The sauce in the bread is the feeling, what you get. You can't eat the dry bread and the meat without the sauce. The hamburger bread represents something, and that is what I'm telling you. You go to the restaurant, you go to McDonald's, you ask for milkshake. Milkshake represents a sperm. Now, you go to the shop, you don't take the milkshake, you said you need a burger. They can give you the beef just like that. You're like, I asked for hamburger. Okay, they give you the beef in your arm, they give you the bread apart. You're like, that is not hamburger. Slice the bread and put the meat inside, but they don't put the sauce, which is the feeling you get, the taste. You're like, this is dry, I cannot eat it like that. Okay, but when you have it complete, you don't notice there's a bread, there's a sauce, and there's a beef. But when you have it, you just call it a hamburger. But you forget about the mother and the father who went in the bedroom, who make love, the feeling become the body. The hamburger, slice it in the middle, and you have the beef. But only thing is, when you get there, it's already made, but you don't see it. It's like the baby. You like, I like to check your baby, but you forget the mother and the father who went in the bedroom to make it. You don't want to be there when they're making it. You just want to see the baby. And when you see the baby, you're so focused. This baby has to be smart. The baby has to learn. The baby is on its own, but you forget the baby did not make the baby. What you're trying to learn is already very intelligent before the baby pop out. The consciousness that is inside of the body, in the blind body, in the blind stomach, the body just developed. Where can you find God? If a stomach that is flat, there's coming all kind of food inside of it. You go to the toilet, it stinks so bad. But inside the same stomach, there's this baby coming out clean. There's no poop on it, there's no pee on it, just fresh, clean coming out. Where God live? God live in the sky, or God is inside of the body. And when the body drop dead, there's always another body that we give another body, because the body is always the body. The body is coming out of the body. If the stomach of the woman that is sleeping, she get a drop of sperm, she doesn't know she's pregnant. But the consciousness that lives inside her tiny body before, when she's changing and changing the energy, the consciousness is inside her stomach, swelling her stomach up, swelling and swelling and swelling and swelling. And she's like, wow, I'm pregnant, because she see it in books before. But she's not touching nothing in the stomach. She's not checking the arm. I know the deceiving parts, the doctors is going to check. Since when the doctor cut the stomach open, and then adjusting the baby. The baby is growing inside of the stomach. The fingers is complete. The face is complete. The eyes, the mouth, the structure of the body, everything is complete. And now it's time the baby is coming out. The baby come out, but you forget the man and the woman, the vagina and the dick that connects together. The vagina and the dick join, and this liquid pump in. The consciousness take the liquid out of the feeling and build the body. The body is coming out with the feeling that the body is made of. The body come out and then growing up, growing up, growing up. So, body standing like, you, that's your name. You have to know what is right from wrong. You're not coming from that woman and that man. You're smart. You listen to me, I'm the teacher. Is it? The wind inside of the body. If the body is so smart than everybody else, when the wind go away, the body that is so smart can only go 6 feet. But the body came out of another body. So how can the body be dead when the body was just a photocopy out of a body that came out of another body, another body? It's like so much bread. Like I go to the McDonald's, I get all the hamburgers there, but you forget the baker man can always bake another bread. Like nobody buy today. We lost a lot of money today. Throw it away. Tomorrow we can bake some more. Where do you get the hamburger meat from? The cow? What does the cow do to make the hamburger meat? They have sex. They build the baby. And then they kill the big one because they know the baby will grow up. When they kill the big cow, it's easy, it's by time. The other cow will grow up. By the time they can have sex to make another one, the farmer have enough time to control it. But before the cow goes 6 feet, they have to make sure they have enough duplicate out of the cow. And then they pump the milk. And then they feed it to us. They call it coffee milk and baby milk powder. And they want us to think like the cow. And we get pissed off for every little things that happen. Because our breast milk is switched the last 500 years. People don't like to hear it, but the last 500 years, we become the cow than human being. If we cannot eat our own dead bodies, but when we taste the cow, just because there is salt and all the sauce, we can chew on it. We're a human being. The liquid prints a photocopy. And that's it. But it's very important that you understand the body is made out of a feeling. The body we never learn. Praising the body in school, they know the autopsy. The body is just a beef. It's a blind body. The energy don't give a damn about how smart you are. They give a damn about your orgasm. A junkie can be in the street because there's always a food in the street for the junkie. The junkie don't eat, the junkie gonna be dead. They're gonna make sure the junkie have something to eat to make other people fear not to become a junkie. Take care of positive people. But we are just the hamburger beef inside of the bread. Nobody can ever see us. They only see the bread on the outside. Just because people decorate us, it doesn't mean what we become is what we are. What we are, nobody can ever touch it. It's just a